Good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is episode 19 of The Violet Madness. My name is Mark, and I'm your DM this evening, and with me, as always, is our band of lovable adventurers. And, we'll get pretty much straight into it. So let's introduce everyone first and foremost. So, Stephen, you're up.
Well, I'm Stephen. I'm back this week, and this evening I'm playing Sir Tyrion Shadowbane, the human Oath of Vengeance paladin, who's the chosen right hand of Torm.
Very good. Very good. Dave, you're up.
Hey, I'm Dave and I play Shadar Vikanis, Grave Domain Cleric of the Raven Queen. Shadar is a half-elf and you'd place him at around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in an old manor house a long time ago. A place called Mistmoor. Shadar is actually only in his 30s and exists solely to destroy undead for the glory of the Raven Queen. Shadar has bright white hair and is typically dressed in battle. In black leathers with a black chain shirt and his trusty black metal mace and wineskin. Sensing a theme.
Yep. Very good. Thank you for that. And next up, then, we have Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I play Mina Dumont. She's a 50-year-old half-elf with tawny beige skin and long brown curly hair. She's also a Whispers bard, though you wouldn't know it, because opponents seem very, very good at getting natural 20 saves. We'll work on that. But hopefully one day her powers will fully be unveiled. And until then, that's what chocolate is for.
I'll said it before and I'll say it again. It ain't me, it's the dice gods. They do all the storytelling. Sure. Thanks, Andy. Next up, then, we have Matt.
Yes, hello everybody, I'm Matt, and I'll be playing Alfred Kalnaran, the half-elf evocation wizard. Scruffily dressed, a little vague and distant in his mannerisms. He is nevertheless a powerful wizard specializing in fire spells.
Very good, thank you, sir. And last but not least, certainly, is our friend Ryan.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, and tonight I am playing Damon Phileas Venusht. Hello, darlings. He is a tiefling battlesmith artificer, and he's accompanied by his ever-faithful friend, Rocket the Raccoon, which is a steel defender created by his own hands.
Thanks very much, Ryan. And as always, you can find our friend Ryan playing many, many other things other than Damon on his Twitch channel, The Deranged Rhino. So please jump on over and give him a like and a follow. Okay. So we'll pick up where we left off then. Just to kind of backtrack a little bit and give a quick recap as to what happened last week. So the party have found themselves in the town of Leyden, a long since abandoned mining town that has been swept by this looming dark fog that has cast quite a large shadow over Leyden for a number of years. This isn't recent, but Shadar always knew that. And when they reached Mirren, they put their quest to find a cure for the Violet Madness on hold, and they ventured across the lake so Shadar could take care of some personal matters. Personal matters being that his triplet sisters have had quite an evil reign over Leyden and the surrounding areas under the tutelage of one Esmeralda, a very powerful and frightening being that Shadar has had the displeasure of meeting very briefly in recent history.
Squire River. Yeah.
Yep, not a very likable character, and has been the epicenter of a lot of Shadar's childhood trauma. But I suppose he'll have to get through his sisters to get to her first, won't he? And it is to that very reason that they're in Leyden. They've been tasked with overcoming 3 challenges to reach the Temple of the Raven Queen. And as you may have seen from previous episodes, they have all overcome the 3 challenges. Some physical, some mental, and some just straight up emotionally draining. But, as they say, we always save the best for last, don't we? Speaking of which, let's bring you guys over to the graveyard before the Temple of the Raven Queen. So this is quite a large map. You guys are down at the very bottom. And we left last week's episode with you guys noting that on the way up to the Temple of the Raven Queen, there are lines of gravestones, headstones for graves, and a lot of them have random names of different residents of Leyden, but he did find one headstone that said Elfric Elnaren on it. And at the very top of that particular, I suppose, cluster of graves that you guys are in right now on this map, at the very top, Shadar spotted a blank gravestone where a kind of apparition of himself as a young boy led him to, pointed at it, and said, "That man's father is my father's son." Disappeared behind the back of the gravestone, and a shovel fell over. It is nightfall. The last rays of the sun that could pierce through the thick fog of Leyden are beginning to subside, and darkness has well and truly fallen at this point in time. The gang have short rested after their trials and tribulations, and looming at the top of the weeded and rubbly graveyard path is the shadow of the Temple of the Raven Queen. Over to you guys.
Well, I do believe me and I have been doing some work on this little riddle.
All right. I'm not sure, but hear me out. And I guess Mina has a notepad because I have a notepad. So I don't know if you guys can see that at all, or if it's flipped or anything like that. But the logic is the same. Okay. So this is me. And by me, I mean like kid Shadar. And then that's whoever's in the grave, right?
Okay.
So he said, that man's father, right? This is that father.
Yes.
Is my father's son, right? So my father's son could be me, could be, you don't have a brother.
No, not that I know
maybe
of.
a step brother. So if it's not that, then your father's son is you, right? Ta-da. And therefore, whoever's in the grave is your son. I don't think you have a son either.
I'm very sure I do not have a son.
And if you don't have a brother, could you have a nephew?
A nephew.
Alfric, is this right? I mean, what do you think?
Let me take a look.
Maybe my sisters.
It seems to make sense.
Some sort of childling.
Please tell me this isn't a gender reveal party. They've gotten so out of hand lately.
Are there any other family members that you're not telling us about, Shadar?
No,
I think
but
3 is enough to be dealing with.
The gender reveal party sounds like I'm very in keeping with my sisters. We'll dig in and black confetti will fly out of the grave. Ta-da! It's a thing. So I don't know.
It's an Adams.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an Adams.
Very
good, very good, very good.
One way to find out. And Shadar will take off his chain shirt and he'll strip to the waist. And Shadar is rather beefy for a half elf. He's got more of his human father's physicality. And as he takes his chain shirt and his top off, you see this like jet black tattoos running all the way up his arms, across his chest, up and down his back, and then down the other side of the arms, depicting the tale and the life of the Raven Queen and all of that sort of theology. And he'll grab the shovel, and he'll get to digging, get busy digging, or get busy dying. Not sure which is going to happen tonight, but yeah.
Very good. That will take a little bit of time. Is there anyone would like to do around the graveyard while Shadar is doing what he loves most?
I'm usually not someone who's upset when people take their shirts off, but this seems excessive. Mina's gonna watch with like this face.
Maybe take a quick look around the gravestones to see if there's anything that has anything inscribed on it that might be of interest. Anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. So just the point to note that there was that headstone with your own name on it, Elfric. But none of them have anything else, just the names. No dates, no little like memoir or any inscription. It's just
shoddy work.
Indeed, yeah.
I'm sure Shadar would do a much better job.
Clearly, gravekeeping does not run in the family.
At what?
I just was
You're
musing to
doing
myself.
great.
These headstones have very little information on them.
I see. Yes.
I'm sure if you were performing the duties, you would have the dates, maybe I'm
rather I'm rather fastidious.
it's quite meticulous about this sort of thing, which I respect.
Yes.
Is there any dates on Alfric's one?
Nope. No dates.
Well,
Sir
I suppose
Tyrion.
that's reassuring. I intend to live a good while longer.
You paladin types seem to have a certain nose about you. Does this place ring any bells? Should we be expecting anything to pop out and try to lay us out in Leyden?
Well, now they mentioned it, I was just perusing my nostrils to see if I sensed any strong evils in the surrounding area.
So the divine sense you ping out reveals that this graveyard, there's no undead, so anything beneath the soil of this graveyard is dead and is staying that way for now. But there's nothing undead around within 60 feet, and in the sense of desecration and consecration, you detect neither, which is funny because usually if a place is consecrated, it's protected or a shrine to a good deity and obviously evil deity for desecrated. This seems to have you're not detecting anything. Actually, roll a religion check.
Great at these.
Please.
It's so weird that they're intelligent and you can't do anything arcane with them.
It's bizarre,
73, Mark.
That is yeah, it's a funny one. As a paladin, you find this very bogus because of any time you've let out a divine sense in a graveyard, you've gotten something. It's funny that way, but nothing here, but nothing bad either.
Yeah, it's not holy ground, but it's not unholy ground.
Indeed.
Could it be just empty ground? Shadar, was this graveyard in use before? Is it new?
So for you, Shadar, yes, this graveyard was here when you were a boy.
Yes, it was one of my favorite places to visit. Just as daylight gave way to dusk, one would find themselves lost, and he's still digging, lost within the maze of headstones, the history and knowledge and tales that they offered just by reading the headstones. I used to sit here as a child, cross-legged, and invent stories and adventures that these people went on. Except for Father Flaherty.
Why not Father?
I didn't
Flaherty.
like him.
Oh.
Great for hide and seek when you're small.
Yes, indeed.
Are these names on the tombstones? Are they illusionary, Mark, or are they actually engraved?
Ooh.
I take it you're running your hand along them to see, are you?
I'm going to go over and inspect. We'll say whoever's this one is down in the bottom corner.
Okay. You run your hand along it, and your fingertips fall into the grooves of the lettering of the stone. They're not illusory; they're real.
And do they look like fresh stones?
Oh, now that, my friend, will require an investigation check.
Not a problem. 15.
Yeah, they're fresh. Yeah.
And all these ones with the names on are.
So just the ones in this area seem to be kind of newer headstones.
Right.
Like when your fingers fall into the grooves of the lettering, you still get some of the dust from the stone that was chiseled out.
Yeah.
These ones don't have any like moss or anything like that growing up them, whereas these headstones up here would be ancient. Like they're even like bits missing off them, that kind of thing.
Okay. And they're all to the names that you gave us there last week as well.
Yes, sir. I listed them off.
Cool. Okay. What are these buildings here? Obviously,
these are more kind of mausoleum type situations.
Yeah.
There are plaques on these on the doors. They're obviously graves for more, we'll say, more than just the common folk.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, while they're doing that, I'm going to kind of take a gentle walk around. So these and the one above and stuff, just have a look. I want to see if there's any Vikanis names that I come across.
Sure.
Don't go too far, love.
I'm kind of doing a sweep around us. I'm doing like a ring around us kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's always within eye and earshot kind of thing.
Yeah.
No names that catch your eye on those ones.
Okay.
There are probably the type of names that you'd see with elves have elves, that kind of thing.
Right. Okay. Okay.
The odd dwarf, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I can join up with the rest after I've had my walk around kind of thing then.
And just as you're walking around, Shadar, you hit a box as you strike the earth with your shovel.
Well, it seems we've struck old. And he'll sort of pop the shovel back up the top, and he'll dust away the loose earth, and he'll check the graves, check the wooden lid, I assume, or is it stone?
Yeah, it's wooden. Yeah.
Is it fresh wood?
Yes, it's not decayed. It's relatively fresh.
Any inscription?
And it's no inscriptions, but it is, by Shadar's standards, what he would consider to be like a very, probably even less than commoners. Like
it's like a few planks.
Yeah,
haphazardly, still with the splinters in them.
Indeed.
Revolting.
While Shadar is preparing to open up this makeshift coffin, Tyrion's going to say, "If you find a similar-looking male to yourself in that coffin, I reserve the right to call him Shamdar."
Oh.
Very good, my friend. Very good. Well, I suppose.
It wouldn't.
Yes.
So Mina just kind of goes over her shoulder to Alfric, and she's like, "It wouldn't fit the riddle, but I'm starting to suspect it might be his father."
Well, here we go. So, I suppose
it's not going to be pleasant, whatever it is.
I'll give it a once over for traps, if that's all right. If there's any crossbows going to shoot out at me and that.
Perfectly fine. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
I will also beseech the Raven Queen for guidance.
That
would be an 8.
Safe as houses.
I am supremely confident in my deductive abilities, and I will prise the lid from the coffin.
I'm positioning myself in a way that I can literally pull him straight out of that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
How low am I? You have to grab me by the neck to pull me out.
I can magically get you out of there.
All right. And so
I will move out the way.
He'll sort of dig 2 slots in the wall, say, just so he can put his legs either side of the lid and just get a good old hoop at this.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Crack.
It takes a good bit of leverage because the nails are still freshly inset into the wood of the coffin. But yeah, with a bit of elbow grease, you're able to pop that baby open, and inside the empty coffin, you see a large black key and a circle on the top of the handle of the key with one black feathered wing insignia on it. And
sorry, can you say that again? Just drop
so it's a large black key.
Yeah.
And at the top there's a little kind of emblem, a circular emblem of a large feathered wing.
There's no body in here.
No, just this key. And as soon as you see that key, on top of the roof of this mausoleum over here, you see yet another of the Vikanis sisters. You all don't see her straight away until she lets out an ear-piercing giggle. She says, "Well, Shadar, you've dug your own grave. All that's left for you is to lie in it."
I mean, I've dug my own grave in the headquarters of the Raven Queen, the Corvin Cathedral, and
but that's not your final. That's not your final resting place, brother. It's here, in this very graveyard.
Okay. And he's up and he's thrown his Under Armour on and his chain shirt back on as she's talking.
Okay. Yeah.
Very, very well, Shildar. What have you got for us? Are you just another illusion, or have you actually come out to play for real? Oh, it's another one of these cowardly tricks.
The real treat lies in the temple.
Yes, okay. So, what, you come here to gloat, or?
No, merely warn. Final one. Not for you, you're already doomed, but
I see.
Your friends. Last chance to leave. They might turn around and say they're going to be with you all the way to the end, but we'll test their mettle if they decide to continue. They might speak words of encouragement, spur you on to complete your goal. But when the chips are down, are any of them really that honest with you?
Well, Shildar. And his voice will falter for a split second, and his mind will be cast back to the time when he, out of necessity, referred to these people as allies and not friends, and he will blush a slight bit as the blood runs to his cheeks, and he'll say, well, Shildar, the first time in my life I actually feel like I have true brothers and sisters.
She'll toss the head back in another ear-piercing giggle. She'll clap her hands and she'll say, oh, Shadar, you entertain me. You're a poor fool who always wore his heart on his sleeve.
There's no shame in that.
When she says...
It is when you're stabbed in the back again and again and again. Your companions will do the same. You're the only one of them who's been honest, and you've been the one who's been hiding your feelings.
Insight check.
Okay.
Can you insight check an illusion?
That's fair, actually. I don't think you could.
Okay, fair.
I mean, you're going off the faithful mannerisms.
Roll one anyway. We'll say disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to guide myself. Insight, disadvantage. That will be a 16.
Oh, wow.
Decent.
Something about what she said just sends a chill down your spine.
No.
Like, your sisters are known to just torment and hassle you. But are you actually sure she's lying? Are you so sure in yourself you cannot tell?
Okay.
They are masters of deception, these three.
Yeah, they are.
Tyrion, were you going to say something?
Yeah, when Shildar makes the comment about Shadar wearing his heart on his sleeve, he'll burst out laughing. And he'll say, generally, I would offer a sister of a dear friend the opportunity to repent, beg for forgiveness, but with you three, I shall make a most daring exception, and I will make you a promise that before this day is done, he shall wear all three of your hearts on his sleeve.
I love your enthusiasm, young man. You'll be the first to die. After Shadar, of course.
Well,
as it should be.
Shadar may be entertaining you, but you're genuinely boring me. So consider your warning heeded and go make your peace, because we're coming for you.
I await. You have your key. The door is there. She'll point up at the Temple of the Raven Queen, and she will disappear.
All right, my friends. Should we?
Your sisters suck so much.
Yes, I begin to grow most weary of their taunting.
I hate them.
Let's go pick a fight.
All right.
If there is anything in you, seriously, that would hesitate, you need to cast it out now. Family is family, but you can't afford a second.
My family was family until my sisters turned on the entire town, massacred them, and then turned my mother into some creature. And through my scrying spell, I know she still exists. So, they're dead to me. In fact, they are undead to me. And as a grave cleric, you know that means a lot.
Doom music intensifies.
All right, then. Same goes for any of you.
Let's go. What was the point of that riddle if there's just a bloody key in the thing?
I think they did the riddle wrong.
It would have been
genuinely.
simply to waste our time.
Yeah, it got you thinking for a while, didn't it?
Sure did.
I'm actually not more upset, but I'm actually upset they got the riddle wrong. I actually went through the effort to solve it.
I think it was more
You should
applied
have plenty
to
of time to take out your frustration soon enough.
Using my passive perception, I'm just keeping an eye out for any like inconsistencies, especially now in the old graveyard that I'm used to, like pit traps or things that could slow our slow. What's the word I'm looking for? Our
kind of impede your
progress. Thank you. Yeah, brain was not working.
Mina just does give the graveyards one final glance and
that's
away.
Shadar, I'll just stop you there if that's okay.
No.
So nothing.
Oh yes.
Nothing too out of the ordinary about the old part of the graveyard. It's very, very much the same as you'd left it, and you can even, as you're walking down the path, like they're not there anymore, obviously, but you kind of find yourself kind of placing your feet in the same kind of places where young Shadar would have kind of trailed through this graveyard. It kind of gives you a bit of nostalgia. As you reach this kind of bend in the path, upon this tree, now, just to remind you all, you have not seen any animals or any other kind of indigenous creatures.
But we're kind of used to that at this point, right?
Correct. But yeah. And the closest thing you've seen to an actual beast is that spectral raven that was it Sulame that cracked the neck off. Shadar, a lowly raven just flutters on and lands on the branch of the tree above your head. I would like you to roll a very important wisdom check. I'm going to let the dice gods decide what happens next.
A wisdom check.
Just a wisdom check.
So I can't use guidance.
You can? Yeah, it's not a save.
Okay, well, I'll use guidance.
This is a narrative dice.
I love narrative dice.
Oh my god! That is a not one. Okay, the dice gods have spoken.
Dice gods have spoken.
They're so invested in this game.
Oh my god!
It's never like, oh, we'll let the dice decide, and the dice give you a 10. It's like 20 or 1.
Do I have? Oh no, I have no inspiration. God damn.
The raven flies away. It stays in the branch for a minute and flies away.
Oh man.
I think
if we all
we should take our break here because I need a fucking 10 minutes. Oh my god!
I know
the dice gods exist, man. They exist.
They really do.
They care so much about this game.
I'm sure that had no meaning whatsoever. It's just a bird landing on a branch.
I'm sure Mark did not have a speech written or anything.
You shouldn't read too deeply into these things.
Yes, you're like
no.
my sister's
well, these 50 pages are going to waste.
Very quickly, where that crow was, is there any small chance that as it flew away, it left a feather?
Roll a d20. If you roll a nat 20, it did.
It's me rolling it, so it's never going to happen.
You say that now. But...
like I said, it's never going to happen.
Afraid not. We're close, but afraid not.
And was that the only time that we could have discovered what that narrative thing was going to tell us?
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
We know
Mark.
what we're asking after the game's finished.
Yeah.
There's an omen that the Queen is with you, Shadar.
Yes, it is. Means our fight is a just one.
A fun one.
So,
Yes.
Mina, as you turn the corner, you
Where
see a large stone door over here.
Is this the main entrance to the Temple of the Raven?
It
Queen?
is.
Mina, it's this way.
So, Shadar, before you is a large stone door, similar to what you've seen before. Little bit kind of craggier than you remember. There's bits of the stone face of the door has just been kind of turned to rubble. It's still very much intact, but you can see that it still has its very large metallic lock.
If anyone has potions or buffs or anything that they like to apply, now would be the time.
This is the video game equivalent of a save point.
Yeah. Did we get
Quick
did we
saving.
get our temporary hit points when we did our last short rest?
Yeah, yeah, you did. I'm
So,
so inspiring. Consider yourself
17.
permanently inspired.
Thank you.
That goes for
okay.
all of you. I think I put it on Tyrion's sheet already for this episode.
Yes, you did.
So.
Shadar, I'd be meaning to ask a question, actually.
Hmm.
When it comes to doing battle with your sisters, are you comfortable with us slaying them, or do you reserve this right to yourself?
By any means necessary. They mean nothing to me.
I
The
understand.
end, however it is achieved, will be satisfying enough for me.
Shit, that would be such a good
Does-
name for an episode. By any means necessary.
By any means.
Well, guess what? We
does he
can name
mean
this
that?
episode.
No,
By any means
no.
necessary, it is.
Does he mean that?
Yeah, can we insight check our sad boy?
I don't
Everyone
even know if he
stops
means
talking
it.
and just looks.
I think he means it.
Why are you all staring like that?
I think he means it.
No,
But
feel
I'm
free
asking
to,
to the
feel free
DM,
to
does
roll your
this
insight
say?
checks then. What's a
They
15?
Shadar, they're
sure.
just
14.
creatures to be destroyed.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
Yeah.
No, but does he
Yeah.
mean it fully, as in he has no care for it?
Right, or has he just told
That's
himself
what I'm
that?
asking. Yes.
Well, that would depend on
Oh.
if Dave wants to roll a deception check or.
No, he doesn't. He's happy just being in the room, or being murder adjacent is good enough for him.
Murder
like,
adjacent.
yes, because look, as long as he can preside over it, or have some sort of part in it, he's happy. And
This is the court of the Raven Queen. Shadar
Yes.
Vikanis presiding. You have been
indeed, my
sentenced to.
friend.
We had a saying when I squired back in the Temple of Torm. It was knife goes in, guts come out, and that's what adventure is all about.
Yes, it was my favorite rhyme as a child.
I guess Mina will draw her rapier.
You guys had a much more different adventuring lifestyle than I did, that's for sure then.
Indeed. Mark, I'm going to whisper something to you.
Softly in my ear.
Indeed, come closer. Come closer, my friend.
Friends can listen to Endless Love in the Dark.
Yeah.
It's more the sexy sax from George Michael.
It's,
Yeah,
but
let's
I hate
whisper, my
you.
friend.
Give me more.
Yeah.
We're more than friends. We've had brunch together.
Indeed. No points.
Mark, we had breakfast. I feel
That's
I
true.
feel hurt.
Half of you were at my wedding.
Just so you know.
I have not seen it as of yet. Oh, did you send it via Discord or no?
No, I sent it to myself. Sorry.
Return to sender.
I did whisper Mark.
Just,
Oh, yeah, sorry,
just
Mark.
send it on Discord. That way nobody sees it on the screen or
Yeah,
anything.
cool. Actually, I will delete that. I can't. Oh, well, all right.
That's aight. It's aight.
I think Mark
Right,
can
so
hide
whisper.
it.
Yeah, no, it's still a whisper, so it's gone.
It's all good.
A careless whisper that one was.
Pop. There you go.
Cool. Give me 2 seconds now. I'll just give that a swift read.
Zip zap bibbidi bop. It's quite
Zip zap skibbity bop. That is noted, my friend.
Shadar flame strikes the first one to kill his sister. That's not cool.
I will say
this has been a trap, and Shadar has led us here to die. But...
Oh, imagine that.
Oh no, it is Shadar.
Before we go in,
Plot
I
twist is
will...
when you twist the shovel in the grave. Sorry, Ryan.
Zing.
I'll go up to Shadar and I'll put my hand on his shoulder and just say, just to make sure you keep your wits about you, I might bolster you a bit if that's okay, my friend.
In what way? What form shall this bolstering take?
In a form that you'll be less vulnerable to their charms, maybe. And I would do Intellect Fortress on Shadar.
Oh. Thank you.
So for the duration, which is 1 hour, you have resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Just to point out, it's concentration, so you can't use concentration on anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do
Thank
this
you, my friend.
very rarely, but it's needed sometimes like this.
Very well. Should we inspect the lock for traps?
They gave you a key. I don't think they want to kill you on the doorstep.
Like them to give me a key that triggered some sort of trap to soften me up, as it were. I'm happy to check it if anyone would like to maybe help me. 2 eyes. 4 eyes are better than 2.
What's the skill being employed here?
The investigation.
I'll help you with it if you like.
I'm going to guide myself.
Rather good at investigation. I'd be happy to assist.
So you can get advantage on that too on top of your guidance. Sure.
There we go.
Alfred says if it glows or fizzes, it may be trapped.
That would be 24.
That's the gist of it.
Very good. It is untrapped.
All right.
Trapless.
Indeed. Are you ready, my friends?
Born ready.
Let's go.
Shadar will insert the key. Twist it. Is it like a USB? You put it in and turn it the wrong way. Why do I turn it the wrong way again?
Oh no, I've broken the pins. It won't open now.
You want to fight or not?
Let us in.
Sorry.
Turns, and the heavy stone doors just kind of crack open. Heavy stone doors. You see inside the Temple of the Raven Queen. Shadar, it's almost exactly as you remember it, except it lay in ruin. As in, like, the tapestry and all that kind of stuff, it all lays in ruin.
You mean it's laid in ruin?
Yeah. What you do notice straight off the bat, aside from the worn and dusty tapestry, the broken pews, the shoddy pillars, and the broken stained glass windows, you see bodies strewn about the floor. But they're all mismatched parts attached to each body. But they're all prone on the ground. Then at the top near the altar, you see a bubbling cauldron with green smoke just bubbling out. As the bubbles burst at the top of the cauldron, this plume of green smoke comes out.
Can't be anything good.
I'm not trying any of that soup.
There it is.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
It's just broccoli soup, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's Mina drumming.
Yeah. So as you venture closer in, you hear echoing throughout the chapel the same ear-piercing cackling.
I look up.
Your sisters come into light.
Oh.
And they're chanting something around this cauldron. And just as you enter, you're at the top of those little steps there now. They finish their incantation.
Oh, of course they do.
And like this green light just shoots out of the cauldron. Like their robes, their hair, and all that kind of stuff. They're all fluttering wildly as whatever was brewing in this thing has come into effect. Your death is here, Shadar. Everyone roll for initiative.
I would hope so.
That explosion from the cauldron wasn't similar to a explosive rune in a certain theater in episode 1, was it?
Nothing of even any resemblance whatsoever.
Yeah, okay, had to ask.
Of course,
Didn't seem
yeah.
like a spell, like one could have counterspelled, right?
No,
Well,
it wasn't a spell. It wasn't a spell.
My
Or,
shit
yeah.
initiative rolls continue
Speak for yourself.
across every single game.
And just before we get into the thick of battle, my friends, we're going to take a very quick break.
Okay.
Oh
My God.
Back in 5.
Cool.
And we're back. Thanks everyone for sticking around with us. We left it off right as we rolled for initiative, as we come face to face with the Vikanis sisters. Sorry,
would just
Andy.
like to say it's been a lovely game, and if this happens to be the end of it, then I will never forgive you.
It's been an honor and a privilege to serve.
Oh,
with you, my
ye of
friends.
little faith. I'm sure everything will be
Oh, God.
perfectly fine.
It's party time.
Yeah.
For most of
Do
us,
it.
probably, maybe.
I'm interested to see what battle music Marcus
Is
picks.
that a TPK
Oh,
chant?
good shout, actually. I have a right bopper coming.
Oh, God.
Right.
Shine lollipops.
I hope it's the, I hope it's
The thong song.
The Monster Mash.
The thong song. Oh
You
my
see,
God.
It's a graveyard smash.
All right, let's get going.
Sure.
It's on. It's going to
Let's
kick
do
in.
it.
It's a slow burner.
Okay.
Alfric, you are the first person to react.
Yeah, I prefer fast burners.
They're in
Ball
the
of fire.
They're on the line. Oh.
And there was me hoping for disintegrate.
I was like, they're on the line.
I was
yeah.
hoping for
Oh, look
fireball.
at that, though.
All right, that's going to be a counter spell.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What
what are
level? What level spell is that?
That is level
Have they-
4.
Yeah,
Have they
we're
got the
gonna-
What?
distance?
What are the rules for counterspelling
Ooh,
counterspells?
good call.
Oh, it's 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't counterspell in that case.
All right.
What
Burn
are
the
the
witch.
rules for counterspelling counterspell again?
Wild magic table.
Wild magic table, but they don't counterspell because they're out of
But who's on the wild magic table? Is it the original
the
caster?
original caster.
Original caster.
So that's
so, yeah, it
going
just
through,
happens.
is it?
Just
Lovely.
happens. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Shildar is up first.
Burn witches burn.
23.
Oof,
No.
Save.
See that?
Is that save for half or sucker save?
Save for half.
10. Sulame.
I'll double
15.
check that, but I'm confident
So
that it's safe for
Shildar
half.
is the only one who saves.
Shildar takes 9.
Oh, then my man.
And the other two take 18.
The account.
Yeah, save for half.
They're gonna have to rename this place Salem.
Yeah, I fucking man, Steven is just that would be your assassin name, the fucking accountant.
Are you keeping track of how much damage people are doing?
He
Yep.
does it every game,
Oh.
and I hope you keep those stats because I can't wait to see them. The end of the
I-
session or the end of the
Mina,
campaign.
17.
Oh, no, not us, just them.
And
So-
yeah, that's everything for my turn.
Very nicely done. As a reaction to that,
Oh,
Sealat turns to you, Alfric, and she just her face just elongates. Her eyes turn completely like black voids. Her lips turn black. Her tongue turns black. Her skin a pasty white, and her teeth razor sharp, and her hair, for a split second, just turns ghastly white and flails up. She screams at you. She didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. But
yeah,
nothing,
seemed
nothing
even more
immediately
unpleasant in the
happens.
flesh.
Would that lead me to believe that they're not, in fact, like half elves? Is there anything about that reaction that would lead me to believe that they're in fact like creatures or monsters, as opposed to
I
them
would,
being his sisters?
on your turn,
Okay.
before asking, like a be part of your action, I will look for maybe an insight check.
Okay.
Very well, Damon, over to you.
Oh, I was just trying to check. Does anyone off the top of the head know what a longbow damage distance is?
Oh, sorry.
Isn't it?
Longbow 120.
I
Okay. Easy then.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
300,
Sorry,
isn't it?
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, is
Yeah,
this
sorry.
for fucking first row?
So 120. Okay, so I'm gonna try and I want to try and dip in between these two pews here actually, and I'm gonna grab out my longbow that clicks open and snaps open as per the mechanics of the bow that I created, and I want to take a shot at Sulame.
Okay.
I haven't used my bow in a long time, so this is gonna be fun. 16.
Not a hit.
Didn't think it would be. Second shot.
That's
27.
more like it.
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Gotcha.
And Rocket is instructed to stick by Elfric, as always.
So as you fire off the arrow, it just grazes her arm, and she just, and then it brings it to Sealat's turn, and she has produced a staff that looks like she's just holding a giant like icicle. This thing is just a frozen staff with just that frosty kind of vapor just exuding from it. But she is pissed at Elfric for some reason.
Can't imagine
Some reason.
why.
And she so when she made that face with the eyes and the tongue and blah 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 blah, her hands also have become like these clawed things. She's going to climb along the wall like a spider
Oh no.
Oh my god.
over the flames. She's going to go around this way. So we'll say she's going to use all of her movement to get to about here. And now she is on the wall and above, like it's about 40 foot high, the roof. She's up there.
Wow.
Will she 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Should actually make it to about here over the door. If she's going up and across using her dash. And that's all she will be able to do. Now, funny thing about what Sulame does after getting hit by the arrow is she produces this collapsible scythe from her back and just forms into a giant freaking side thing. But the funny thing about it is she puts it between her legs and it acts as a broom.
Oh, I want that.
Hey.
They are clearly my sisters, unfortunately. I love it.
We make her stop suddenly. That could be very painful.
Indeed.
And she's gonna go up. See if she has any ranged attacks that I could use pretty swiftly. Bear with me for a moment. Okay, cool. Damon.
Yes.
As Sulame goes up, she looks down at you and she says, you're the closest one. I hope you have a strong belly. And she'll fire a green ray and
no.
hits you straight in the abdomen. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
Damn. Well, a 25.
Damn.
Oh,
wow.
man.
Nice.
That is a fail. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
I would imagine.
You're not the only one with twisted blood, my dear.
Very good. Yeah, it's shit or bust for that one. So yeah, nothing happens. She's just like, she makes a scornful look. She's like, And she'll rethink her attack on you for the next turn. But a fun ability that she has is after she fires, the last thing you see is that scornful look before she turns invisible.
Oh, okay.
Nina, over to you. Sulame is now invisible. I'm going to put a little token on her.
Sulame or Salat?
Sulame is invisible. I have a little, let's put the heart one there.
Did she
invisible.
move or did she just hover?
She went 30 feet up.
Ah, okay. She's just up. Right. Okay, cool.
Shadar,
Yes.
your sister's name is Sulame Vikanis, right?
Yes.
Mina's gonna grab a lance out of the air. If you say the name of the target, then even if they're invisible, that this will hit them.
Oh, this spell.
And she
Nice.
is going to cast. I'll throw it in. This lance.
Oh,
So
shit.
it says if the name target is with. Oh no, hold on. Where is it? Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If it's within range, it becomes the spell's target, even if you cannot see it.
Oh shit.
Fucking.
So, I will need. I mean, it's probably not going to do much, but I will need a DC 17 Wisdom. Oh, Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence for Suleme.
Yes.
So Mina is actually able to do something then, apparently.
Let's see if she saves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a big save.
So, hold on, 76. So that was 5, 2. So 23 turns into 11. So she still takes 11 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Psychic.
Oh no.
Is
Don't like them questions.
Is she concentrating on anything?
No.
Okay.
How
So
tall is the room, by the way, Mark, out of interest?
About 40, 45 feet.
Gotcha.
Bear with me for just
It's fine. It was more of the I can still see you type of attack.
Yeah.
So
It sent the message.
it was a message. Let's not focus on the attack roll. It's just and that was
Okay. Shadar, over to you.
Oh, and I'd like to give
Sorry.
Damon Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Oh.
He feels the presence of Mina's delightfulness over him, and he just kind of looks back and gives her a wink.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. Should I go? I'm on the wrong. No, I'm not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far is see that away from me?
So,
are we doing Pythagoras' theorem, or can I just?
Yeah, Pythagoras' theorem. So 6
we are doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
And 8 up. So
that's a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Perfect.
So it's 50 feet.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, cool.
I understood some of those words.
Me too. Not many of them. So 50 feet. Okay, so Shadar will look at her and he will say, "You are an abomination and affront. You are hereby banished from the temple of the Raven Queen." He will cast banishment on her.
Oh, nice.
So here we go. Drop the banishment into chat. Knock the spell slot down. It is a DC 17 Charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Back to your home on Whore Island.
Oh, motherfucking shit. Balls.
Charisma.
Cock shit.
I'm looking for what you plan to do with me, brother.
No, don't you worry. It's coming, you bitch. That was it. I can't do. I've already done leveled spell. I wish you could filter by bonus actions, but it would just be a cantrip. I have no bonus action cantrips. I guess that's it.
Next up is Shildar. She is going to manifest a pair of green gauntlets on her hands. And they kind of wrap around like vines at first, and then the vines just slip away and there's green gauntlets on them. Let me have a quick gander at the old character sheet.
Come to Butthead.
Imagine if she's a monk, like she just comes over and starts like.
I would love it, genuinely. I'd be like, we can kill her last. Except first, because she's in our face. But
am I looking at the right one? Sorry. Oh, sorry, I wasn't going to see that. Character sheet. Shildar is what I wanted. I was wondering. It's like, that doesn't look right.
Thinking of Goldar from the Power Rangers.
Okay.
What was it? What was her name? The woman.
Rita Repulsa.
Yeah. Get her, my precious.
Shildar is going to move through the wall of fire, and she will willingly take that damage.
It was 18.
18. Okay. So 1. I'll just subtract the 18. And she'll continue to move. 2.
I think she might still get a save to halve
Okay.
it.
Let's do that.
Was my understanding, at least.
Very honest of you, my good friend. She will save. So let me put 9 back on there.
There you go.
Yeah, she's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, and as her action, let me just do some quick measurements. Yeah, cool. So this is going to target Shadar, Damon, and Sir Tyrion. We're going to go with a coven spell this evening, gentlemen.
Great.
So once they're within a certain distance of one another, they can cast very, very powerful spells indeed. I will need you, all 3 of you, to roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's not the one that was so.
Those ones were scary there.
Okay, so Tyrion and Shadar will pass. Damon will fail. So Shadar and Tyrion, you're going to take half of this damage as she produces a small sponge from her satchel and says, "This will be like your flesh." And it just dries up into nothing. She's going to cast Abby Dalzim's Horrid Wilting.
Oof.
As all of your flesh begins to writhe and dry and crack. You're going to... so, Damon, you're going to take the full brunt of this.
My ink!
It's too late now, but just remember you have Bardic Inspiration for next time.
53 points of necrotic damage.
And
Sir Tyrion and Shadar will take half of that. 26.
Don't forget your 17 temporary hit points.
Yes. Escape.
That is a level 8 spell for all the viewers out there.
Holy Christing Jesus. So what was that? How much total was that? Sorry, halved? It was
26 total.
26 minus 17 is 19, minus 10 is 9. Okay.
Yeah, that concentration is going to drop as well for Damon.
Yep.
Hold
Shadar's no longer protected. Oh, yeah.
You have our inspiration.
Yeah, but even then it wouldn't be enough.
It's an extra D10. Oh, you need... No, because you... Hold on,
need
you need 13.
No, I need 26.
Half
What
the
do you
damage
need, 20?
taken.
Oh,
you took full.
I took the full damage. It wouldn't be enough. Well, shit.
Sorry, love.
Shit indeed. Shildar will do naught but laugh. End the turn. Over Sir Tyrion.
So Tyrion flicks off the layers of skin that leaks through his armor.
Extreme dandruff.
And he would just set off galloping, going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then as he steps into the 30 space, there's a cloud of mist as he appears beside Shildar with a mist.
Nice.
And just there's a sword meeting her guts. Hopefully. 22.
That'll do.
So let's start as a mean to go on, and we'll just drop a little bit of a smite to let our intention known. Is she a fiend or undead by
no? He's fiendish.
By the way, did I just become the guy out of RoboCop?
Nothing quite that as bad. Jesus.
Get away from me, dude.
Yeah.
How much damage are we dealing today, sir?
26 on the first one.
Ooh.
And then he will swing again.
Question.
Okay. Sorry, hit the button.
Is your sword silver?
Silver, no. Magical, yes.
That's good to know.
For you. I doubt a 15 hits.
No, sir.
Okie dokie. Well, then she just takes 26 for the first.
Yeah, you see your magical weapon cut through her. the radiant damage definitely helped, but she seemed to, have a thicker skin than what you'd be used to with these humanoid type creatures.
All right.
Top of the round, but before Alfric goes, we have a lair action. The cauldron that emanated with this green light, or this green plume, some of it seems to descend, that was all accumulated at the ceiling, descends into the one of the bodies of these flesh golems. I would invite Alfric, seeing as he's next, to roll a d4.
Very well.
Please roll low.
2 flesh golems. These 2 here.
Oh, this isn't good.
Alive. I'll add them to the turn order. Oh, I don't. Hang on. I just need to assign them a thing. Fleshy. Golem.
Here, fleshy.
Here, fleshy. And give him a thing. Do. Zynga. Go and go. Cool. So I'll bring that to the top of the turn order. Alfric, you're up.
Okay. So this cauldron, does it still have liquid in it, or is it all just like fumes now coming over the top of it?
You can't tell from here.
That makes sense, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. So Sulame, is she the one flying on the scythe?
Correct. And she's invisible.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh dear. I think I'll launch a scorching ray at Shadar.
Okie dokie.
Just the regular 2nd level scorching ray, so 3 projectiles.
Shoulder. 23 will do it. 20 will do it. And a nat 20.
Nice.
Look at all that damage.
Do we need a D100?
Oh,
We do.
we do. I'll give you a D100 on top of that. Thanks for the reminder.
36.
37. Let's see. The light from your spell flashes near your target's eyes. Your target is blinded until the end of their next turn.
Excellent.
That could be useful.
Ooh.
Yes. Which of the 2 go? Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Cool.
I'll leave it at that.
Alrighty, yeah, and this intense heat of the scorching rays blast Shadar 3 times. She hisses with pain. And again, Silat seems very angry, with you by this, and she is...
And any visible damage on Shadar at this point?
Oh yeah. She's like, nothing too crazy, but yeah, she's hurt.
Okay.
So just to clarify there, those were at Shadar, but Silat reacted.
Yes.
Interesting.
To the magic. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Oh, she's the only one that's been reacting to the magic. Yeah.
Head of the Hydra.
Okay.
So, is that everything for Aelfric?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, attack. Flesh Golem the first. Yeah, what's their movement, actually? It would help if I actually have their character sheet open. 30 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's gonna waltz on up to Damon, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts him right here.
Looking at the creature token, it just looks like Ryan Reynolds' character as Deadpool from the
Kind of, actually.
I was thinking Ryan Reynolds' character from Free Guy, the dude character.
Oh yeah.
Insert catchphrase here.
Just Ryan Reynolds.
I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit with a slam attack.
It does not, no.
It's gonna reel up for another kind of double axe handle attack with its slam. That is a 23 this time.
Yeah, that hits.
There's 7 bludgeoning damage as the 2 fists together just hits you square in the chest. Knocks the wind away.
Okay, so I'm after taking an awful lot of damage between two different things right
Mhm.
now, and Damon's pretty pissed about that, and there's no way he can hide that. So
Oh, here we go.
as he gets hit, he just comes back. His skin starts to glow a deep red color, and the flames just ignite around his body and towards this creature. DC 17 dex save with shit damage because I rolled it.
Damn, that is not great damage.
That's terrible damage.
Dexterity save, you say?
Is it not a second level? Should that not be 3d10?
No, because it's in an 8. It's not.
Yeah, but I thought because I
Oh
play
yeah, doesn't
tiefling-
it go up with levels?
Yeah, but you should as a tiefling, the racial trait is that you cast at the second level. So I do believe that should be 3d10. I could be wrong.
Never played a tiefling, don't know.
If it's meant to be, I'll have to check that out. I'll leave it at 2 just because I don't know, unless Mark wants to let me roll an extra d10.
Do it.
I'll tell you now. Infernal Legacy, Cash Hellish Rebuke is a second level spell. I'm just clicking Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, it's definitely 3.
It's
then,
2d10 plus
Yep,
an
do
extra
it.
d10. Yeah, because I
Do
play a
it.
tiefling. I know.
I'll have to change that then. Oh look, see, suck again.
Well, it's 8. I mean, it's better than nothing.
So it's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The difference is, so people have seen this before on Damon, and the fire comes out and then it kind of just withers away. This time though, he's still kind of smoldering. The skin's still burning a little bit, and there's a little bit of a heat wave coming off of him.
And he has a smoldering look about him too.
He's just smoking hot right now. Just gotta say, turned up the
Yeah, he
smolder.
is.
Getting hot
he
in
is.
here.
And the flesh golem, once he was set ablaze as a reaction to that attack, is just like, "Rrr, rrr." It doesn't like fire at all.
Okay.
Next up is Flesh Golem the second. And it's going to go, I'm just going to leave the token here, but it's actually going to be underneath Sealat. And it's going to attack Sartirian twice with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Because of flanking, of course. Well, attack the first. Ugh. Ugh.
Hits him but doesn't break it.
Ugh. That's just... Ugh. Next one.
That's amazing. Mark, keep going.
26.
No, you went too far.
Oh, yeah, that just about does it.
For a lowly 6. Wow. Minimum
Gonna
damage.
take more than that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all our friend can do.
Mark,
But hey, he's doing his best. Sorry.
Would there be much involved in us being able to see health bars and not health numbers? As a view, you know, the way if we can look at each other, we can see if Damon's on one knee and cut to shreds, or
You want to see health bars.
is if it takes too long to do it now, then maybe we could be a little bit vocal as to how we're looking, because I mean,
Yeah, maybe-
Shadar being a
We
healer
could just
would
make
look
a
around.
bloody announcement or something.
Yeah, make
Shadar would look around just to
Yeah.
see if anyone needs to be healed. Like, so, like, you know, if he does see Damon in dire straits, he will change his current tactics.
So it would probably take a little bit too long for me to
That's
rejig
fine, yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
cool. No
But
worries,
if
yeah.
everyone wants to announce how they're feeling at the end of their turns, so everyone knows where they're at, I don't know, or whenever.
Yeah.
But you do turn to Damon, and he does appear to be, hurt for sure. Not on death's door.
Also, he's
but
kind of on fire.
and he's kind of on fire. Yeah.
This guy is on fire.
But that is all the flesh golems can do. Over to Damon himself.
Okay, so still kind of having that heat around him. Can I get a charisma saving throw from this golem, please?
Which one? This one?
The one that's next to me, yeah.
Initiative
is-
17 golem.
Funny thing about flesh golems is not very charismatic.
Ah, you're joking.
With a face like that.
So
That is a solemn 3.
he is frightened of me, as Damon, you may or may not hear, Shadar would because he's close enough, plus his passive perception, as Damon just starts saying to himself, no, not now, please. And then he just leans back as these massive broad wings just fly out from his back. Red, spectral demon-esque wings as his body just engulfs in flame with these wings as they come out. His horns elongate and spike upwards rather than down towards his hair as they usually do. He's also got these kind of black markings around his, like where his sideburns would be, and around the base of his neck, leading into the horns.
Hell yes.
And he says something that I believe only Tyrion will understand, which is, now it's time to fuck shit up.
I think somewhere out there, Becca just swooned.
Yeah.
I know.
What language was that?
It was infernal.
Oh God, I speak abyssal. Damn it. Okay.
And this is all because of when we leveled up. I was very lucky. Well, no, because I want to put it in chat so that you can see what it is and stuff, so that you understand.
Fair.
Mark very thankfully created me my own feet. The wings of Venushed Vigor.
Cool.
I think I just developed a feet fetish.
Flying.
Prerequisites. Be fabulous.
Damon, I will tell you that the flesh golem is just looking at you, just going. It is
Wasted on
immune. It's
him.
immune to the frightened condition, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
But everyone else is just like, holy shit.
Okay. And so then what I want to do with my
nice.
action, if it's okay, is I want to pick up this golem, fly 40 foot up in the air, and then fucking drop him on his head.
Yeah. That would require a contested strength check, I would think.
So what do you want from me? Strength, is it? Or athletics or something?
Whichever you choose. He's just going to go with strength.
Got fucking hard eyes right now.
It's fucking amazing.
He rolled a 15. You have to beat a 15 on your athletics or acrobatics or strength, whichever you like.
I can't wait to see how Tyrion fucking reacts.
Okay,
Use
hang on.
your-
D10, yeah. I'm going to use it. My bardic.
Oh, look at that.
16!
Oh, nice.
Do it.
So yeah, I
Good.
fly him straight up, 40 foot in the air, and then
For
let him
46
go.
damage. Falling damage. 16 falling damage as he onto the floor. He's just as the floors just kind of rattle a small bit under the weight of this flesh.
And then I just point towards Silat, and again in Infernal say, "You're next."
Okay, over to
That's it.
Silat. What she is gonna do, because she's gonna scuttle along this wall and crawl to about here. Look at Shadar.
Sorry, 1 second. So disconnect my headphones.
Yeah, like I mean,
And I'm back. Sorry.
she's going to like a spider just scurry along the wall towards you, Shadar. See, that's a delicious aura around you. I'm going to take it, and she's going to cast Dispel Magic on you,
Okay.
which will undo the thing you done did before you went in, because she can see your aura.
Oh, the fucking tart. So she's casting that. She knows what level to cast that, does she? She knows what level to cast that dispel at, does she? Or does she have to roll?
Oh, what level was it?
That's a 4th level spell I cast upon myself.
Okay, so she'll have to burn a 4th level spell slot to do it.
I will
If she recognizes
counter spell.
Oh, she can see the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
Mina, you are too far away to counter spell.
I am 60 feet away, which is counter spell's range.
She's up
What's going on here?
as well. Pythagoras'
Ah,
theorem. So that will undo the thing. Because she can. So funny ability that Sela has. She can commune with magic. She can kind of see. That's why she's getting so pissed at Elfric. She can see pretty much.
Cool. So so she's burnt a 4th level dispel magic then.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that's worth it for me.
So
Chalked it up to a win.
that's all she can do. Sulame is up next. She's going to fly. She's invisible. She's going to fly over to here. So they're triangulated. They're in coven position, ready for another coven spell. This time, turning right to Shadar. Sulame, she appears on her side above the ground. You're still out of range, unfortunately, Mina, because she's up in the air also.
Oh dear.
She's on her broom or her scythe.
Sigh.
And she's going to say, and the three of them actually chant this at you, Shadar. In unison, they say, "Sticks and stones never broke Shadar's bones, but words will always hurt him." And together, in unison, they kind of just like Sulame on her side just kind of like does this like spin. Sealat just kind of hangs by her feet off the wall and does these hand gestures towards you. "This one's a little gift from Esmeralda. Kill." Oh. They're going to cast a 9th level spell, power word kill, on Shadar.
Oh shit!
He's dead.
Oh jeez.
Yep.
Shadar's eyes roll up in the back of his head. What is the last thing that goes through his mind?
What?
Probably the spell, but I mean...
Alfred, can you counterspell? Can you try?
I don't think he's closer than 10, 15, 20, 21, 30.
I don't think I'm in range.
The last thing that goes
30 feet, right?
Head.
It's 60.
No, for you it's 60, not for Alfred. And it will be a 9th level spell. You can't counterspell a 9th level spell because you need to.
Did you like roll a nat 20?
Sorry, are we still waiting for the counterspell? Or
No.
Continue.
The last thing that goes through Shadar's mind is guilt. Guilt that a part of him is finally going to meet the Raven Queen, but probably at the cost of his new family's life. Because he's like, there's a part of him that is like very excited about this and very sort of feels, you know, it's, guilt.
And it's in that split second you feel that, as you all just see Shadar just fall to the ground as this word. And, you know, you've heard the Vikanis sisters speak, and just this particular word seems to just send the worst feeling of a shiver and pain down your spine as Shadar hits the deck. Shadar, when things go to black, you see something else. Your vision comes in. Another scene comes into view. It's something you described a good while back to the guys. It's that eternally long line of people waiting to be greeted by the Raven Queen. The queue, except you're hovering above it. You're not in the queue. You're on a bed of 2 folded large raven wings, and you're kind of being guided up over the line of people towards the gates. And it's exactly as you have imagined it, you know. And you're being gracefully guided along. It's cold, but it's a pleasant cold. But then you stop suddenly, you jerk, you feel a weight at your ankles. There's a silver chain wrapped around your ankles, and you're yanked back again. And then you just all of a sudden just back where the gates are just completely out of view and everything fades to black once more.
No.
And another scene comes into view. This time a much more familiar one, but one you haven't seen in quite some time. It's your own drawing room, like the parlor. As a child, you've gone in there, and there was always 2 armchairs faced towards the hearth. And you'll never forget the smell of this room. It's kind of blend over time. The furniture and the books in the room had absorbed the smell of tobacco and cognac, brandy. And although this time around, that scent is much more pronounced. As you look, you can see someone sitting in one of the 2 armchairs but you can only see the very sidemost of their face being warmed by the gentle fire. And he speaks to you, says, "You know that the power of the Raven Queen is diminished in Leyden, Shadar, do you not? That the power..." Sorry, go ahead.
Who are you to make such a statement? Who are you to speak for the Raven Queen?
The power of the Raven Queen has been siphoned away by your sisters at the behest of Lady Esmeralda. And let me tell you, it's not just the Raven Queen Esmeralda's power seeks to squander, but let it be known that the Raven Queen's power is not gone out of Leyden. She does not wish for you to perish here. No, not like this. You still have a job to do. The person stands up, and before they fully turn, you guys all see, well, Damon's closest. You see Shadar's eyes like flutter as he's hit the deck. I just need to do a quick thing here. And Shadar, what you see, and no one else, is this kind of shadow standing over you. And it has its hand on your shoulder.
Is it still in the drawing room, or
no? This is back in the chapel now.
Okay.
It blurs into vision. You can see the outline of this shadow, and there's a cold hand on your shoulder, and the mouth of this person, you can just see like a pair of glowing eyes behind this like shrouded, what's the like figure, I suppose.
Silhouette.
Yeah, silhouette. Yeah. It says, "Boy, we've much work to do here. Get up. The Raven Queen does not wish for you to die here. We must save your sisters. We must save my daughters." And you have never met the person, but you kind of get that to mean that, you know, this person is either claiming to be Shadar's father or is, but that remains to be seen. He is going to so you're like clusping onto the edge of life here as you lay on the cold tiled floor of the Temple of the Raven Queen. You're on 1 hit point, and you're the only person that can see this crowded figure, but or this clouded figure. But the sisters, they're like laughing as you know you fell to the ground and see your eyes open. It's almost as if they can see this figure as well, and you're just like, "No, this is impossible. You're dead. Esmeralda saw to it herself." And he is going to... Give me a moment. Pull up his character sheet.
Oh, man. Guys, my heart. I don't know if I can stand much more of that.
A fucking low drop this evening.
Sorry, Roll20 is being painfully slow on me now at a critical moment. He is going to pump an old heal spell.
Oh.
Into. There you go. 70. And I forgot that his name is actually Victor Vikanis. I put in a different name.
You didn't say his name. Oh, sorry, I got it.
But I think his name is on the little label. Or can you see that?
Nope.
Oh, you can't.
No, I can't see a label.
Cool. Give me a moment and I will change that.
It's all good.
Just while you're changing that, Mark.
Fuck me.
Not that I like I'm assuming we would kind of know what they did to him and the fact that he's just kind of got back up again. Now, although I don't know why, does it feel very familiar to me?
Yeah, I suppose it kind of would. You get that. You get an overbearing sense of not just at the sight of Shadar fallen, but just as the spell was cast, you get that overbearing sense of dread.
Okay.
Yeah.
But from his return and the way he's returned.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. Not particularly a similar feeling that you might have. No, this is a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
No, I didn't want to interrupt that very intense moment there, but that coven spell was a 3-person casting, yeah. So,
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
so would Shildar have triggered Mage Slayer?
Oh.
It was Sulame casting it.
But it was the 3, and that's why I'm asking.
Oh,
If they're
sorry.
all
Yeah,
chanting,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
having
yeah,
a
yeah.
throw.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, go do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit.
Now we're talking.
Shit.
Dice gods!
Narrative
Shit.
dice. I love you so much.
Dice gods in this fucking game.
The dice gods do what the dice gods need to do. So this is a 3rd level Divine Smite. That's the highest level I can do.
Holy shit.
Let's be.
Oh.
Wow.
So in vengeance of my
87
brothers in
points of
arms,
damage.
that is 87 points of damage.
Hot diggity damn. How does Shildar Vikanis die?
Oh, shit.
I think as they cackle after the Coven spell, thinking Shadar has died, while the other 2 are present enough to witness this possible victor, Shildar just, as she finishes and starts to cackle, his blade, the spikes extend for the viciousness and just take her throat. And just, she can't even call her sisters for help as blood just starts spewing from her throat.
Oh, shit.
Hot damn. Hot
Nice.
damn.
Diggity damn.
Very nice.
Holy fuck.
That was a very intense 6 seconds of combat.
That's the dice gods being poetic at
Fucking-
that time. Like.
Damon got
insane.
wings, Shadar died and come back to life, and Satyrian fucking wiped out one of them. Like, oh my god, I love this fucking game.
God, can we just get Becca to animate
Yes.
that?
Yes, yes, it's needed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like, I mean, what else can I say? That's all. Is that all Sulame can do? Let me see. Like, I mean, she just did cast Power Word Kill. Like, I mean, so
Yeah.
come on. Mina, you're up.
Fair.
Oh man.
Is it
Everything
just
was
me? or
She,
is it hot in here?
she is gone invisible again, by the way.
I'm
Well, I don't blame
fucking
her.
warm right now.
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
I've got to be honest with you guys. I just have to play and hope for the fail. So once again, I'm going to cast Psychic Lance, utter the name, and just say, I can still see you. And I'm going to upcast this level 6.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So, oh, where is it?
Except you say it in that creepy way, I can still see you.
Nice.
Not quite
No,
evil
I'm just
creepy.
kidding. I'm kidding. I have evil creepy on the mind now. So that is an intelligence save, I believe. For Sulame, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And boink.
Oh. Mina, you
Okay.
can do magic.
Nice.
Now, I'm sure you've been itching to describe this.
No, wait, hold on. Sorry, I don't even know how to roll for this much damage.
I wasn't preparing for this.
To work. Oh god, okay, so I think it's 9d6.
Wow.
That work? No, that doesn't work.
No, it's /R. and then space 9d6.
How do these
Forward
words
slash R
hurt,
space
bitch?
9d6. There you go.
So she takes 32 points of damage and is incapacitated.
Yes.
So
She
let's
falls.
see, where is
Does that mean she falls?
Yes.
So
yes.
it doesn't actually say, but
So,
if she's using effort to fly, then maybe I that's a DM call. It does not actually say anywhere.
let's see.
But yeah, no actions, no reactions.
Yeah, no, I'd say she's just like, yeah, she's just kind of
Yeah.
like,
Static.
what's the word? Yeah, static or buoyant in the air on her thingy. Yeah, okay. Wow.
The invisibility
Excellent.
thing, is she concentrating on that at all?
No, that's an innate ability of the scythe itself.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
This
So-
is the greatest 6 seconds in history.
Well, hold on, because Mina did something awesome, but nobody sees it. Moving on.
I think you mean see the lance collide with something.
Do we not see the lance? Is it invisible?
It's a psychic lens, so I think only the person it's directed towards sees it, right?
Yeah.
A shimmering lance of psychic power. Maybe
it's
you
a
do. I don't know.
shimmering
I don't mind.
lance.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
It's
your spell.
verbal. So did Alfric hear anything at least?
I mean, you see her throw it. She's thrown these things a couple of times.
Okay.
I mean, does Sulame like shriek or something?
Yeah. She let out a cry of pain for sure. Yeah.
Excellent. And then I will give Damon another bout of Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Is that because I actually use it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
And I will just move over here.
Okay. So Shadar, at the top of your turn, this shrouded figure just turns his back to you towards Silat, and Sulame draws 2 blades from his back. Now, boy, for the glory of the Raven Queen. Your turn.
Man, the daddy issues with this one is like super strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, conflicting emotions are running around Shadar right now through his head and his heart. This supposed father figure that was never there. Went on some damned fool quest. He's gonna... They're both flying?
No, one is attached to the wall, the other is invisible and flying.
And how... This is Silat that's attached to the wall. How high up is she?
40 feet.
Oh, I wanted to... Okay. He's going to cast Dispel Magic on that effect. So I'll throw Dispel Magic into the chat. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I do believe her spider climb is a magical effect, or whatever she's using. Object she's using to stay on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a magical effect. He's going to dispel that.
Cool. Yep, that happens. And she falls.
Okay, so she's going to take 46, is it?
Yeah. That's nice damage. 19.
That's great.
Okay.
It was...
It's the ground.
I'm still like emotionally reeling. Like I want to comment, but I just can't.
And then... Oh shit, I can't do that. Bollocks. Fuck, shit, bollocks. Okay, so he is going to... he's going to bonus action take his... 71 and 99. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, he'll bonus action take a potion of greater healing. So it's 44 plus 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Greater, yeah.
Up 19. So 80. Okay, that's what he's up to. Okay, Cool. That's all he's got. And he'll shout over to Tyrion. Get her!
Shadar is dead. Tyrion, over to you.
Well, hearing the scree thump of bitch number 2 hitting the floor, Tyrion is just going to turn and vault over the church pew, just completely sidelining the golem.
Doing some pew core.
Pew core. I'll assume she fell prone.
No, she did not.
Come back. Yeah, let's swing twice for her. He's got a taste for the sisters now. 20 and a pretty minimal. You will drop a smite. It's the day for smites. Is the first one? I hope a 20 hits. Is a 20 hit?
It does.
Okay. Let's give her a little bit.
Days.
So we'll give her 18 points of damage, 12 of which is radiant for purposes.
Okay. Perfecto.
And that's
okay, over to actually Divine Smite would be considered magic, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't like that at all. She's gonna I'm just reading something, sorry. Okay, and then this, and yeah, okay. She is not going to react at this time. Alfred, over to you.
Okay. What kind of physical condition are the two sisters looking in at the moment?
Both looking okay.
Okay.
Well, you can't see Sulame, but Silat has a few
of course, yeah.
cuts and burns and stuff, but nothing. She doesn't seem to be in too bad a bother just yet.
Have I been the only one who's been able to hit Sulame?
Yeah.
Well, Shadar did say by any means necessary.
Here we go.
And they do have a pretty good saving throw, so it's a bit of a coin toss. But I'm going to poke my head over, get a good look at Sealat, and yeah, we'll throw out a disintegrate.
All right, what's the save for that?
It's a dexterity throw with a DC of 18, and it's save or suck, so I'll wait to see if...
21.
Yeah, so I'm guessing this green beam just kind of like punches a hole in the wall or something.
It disintegrates like a little bit of the wall.
Yeah, I had to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay, cool. Flesh Golem is up. He's going to stay wailing on Damon. This one here.
He's not, because I'm 40 foot in the air.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Well, next viable target then be either Elfric or Shadar. Let's roll. Find out. It's going to go towards Elfric. Boom.
Well,
what's its movement?
30 feet.
Oh, so it can make it. Okay.
Yep. No. 2 attacks coming your way, sir.
Okay.
Attack the first.
Disadvantage. Sorry. I should have said that before it rolled, but...
Yeah, I'll roll it again. Boom.
Because Rocket stayed with him to make sure that he's protected.
Yep.
That's good old Rocket.
It does get a second attack.
Mm-hmm.
With disadvantage. 11.
The second attack isn't disadvantage. It's only 1 attack.
Oh, then a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay. Sorry, Alfric.
You spared me from 1 blow.
19 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
And that is all it can do. Flesh Golem the second is going to stay put and attack Sir Tyrion with advantage on both attacks. Attack the first. 26.
Yep.
So there's 17 bludgeoning for you.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Coming up with the second attack. 18. That doesn't do it, I'm sure.
Nope.
All right. Damon, over to you, sir.
Okay, so I can't see her, but from the sound, can I locate where Sulame was?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
She can only be tracked by magical means, if that helps.
Right, okay. That's fair. I know where she was last seen, though. Do I, Rob?
Yeah,
fair?
you have a general idea of where she was. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to here because I thought she was around that area.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do like an intelligence check or something, I'm happy to do that to work it out.
No.
And I'm gonna hold an action. My action is that when she becomes visible, I want to see if I can relieve her of her weapon.
Okay. That's fair. No problem.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to tell Rocket to attack the golem next to him and Elfric.
Cool. Gotcha.
That's for 23.
Yep, that'll do.
Nice.
For 9 force damage.
Excellent.
And then also, as he bites into him, it activates his arcane jolt, which instead of doing damage this time, a wave washes over Elfric as it heals him.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I'm just looking to see what it is. It's 2d6. Okay, so
That's pretty
Elfric
good.
will get back.
You just got defibrillated.
You just got 10
Yeah.
hit points back.
Awesome.
Cool. It's a handy,
And that
nifty
is
little
my turn.
feature. Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Steelat is up next. And just check the range on this particular spell. 1 second. Depending on the range, that'll dictate the target. Why is everything gone so slow for me now? Oh, that is more than enough range. So can she see is the question. Can't see Mina. Can see Alfric and Damon. This one is actually. Do you know what? Tyrion is the threat to her right now. So you know what? She's just going to cast. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, she's going to cast this on Sir Tyrion. She conjures up this kind of pinkish, kind of silvery ball in her hands, Sir Tyrion, and she sends it hurtling towards you. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw?
I can. Just 2 seconds while I check something.
Go check how wise you are.
Just a check mark. Is it something that she can do in melee range?
No, it doesn't need to be.
Oh, okay.
It's not a melee spell. Melee.
Oh no, but that's what I was checking, that it wasn't, because normal spells, if they're melee, but it's a save, isn't it? It's not an attack. Yeah. Forgive me.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
Right, so sorry, wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw, please, sir.
That 30.
That is definitely gonna do.
Woo!
I think this is save or squish. Yep. So
Oh my god.
you see, like this pinkish orb is thrown at you, and it was aiming right for your head, but you just dodge out of the way. She is going to use the rest of her movement. Will she or will she not use? No, she's gonna stay put.
Well, we'll still trigger that reaction to take a swipe at it for attempting to cast a spell at me.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Natural one.
Oh, go ahead and roll a D100, my friend.
Got greedy. 85.
You can't not shoot your shot on that. 85.
No.
We attack fumble, 85. You attack wildly and lose track of the fight around you. End your turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order at the start of the next round.
I was at the bottom anyway.
Which is exactly where you are. Cool. Okay, over to over Sume.
Who is incapacitated and cannot take any actions.
Or reactions, but she can move and use bonus actions by the sounds of it. I'm just kidding. She's going to move.
I wouldn't say no. I don't know.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
not.
you're right.
I don't.
Can I take actions or reactions?
Yeah, I think that's all it is.
Bonus
So
action? Yeah.
a movement action? I don't know. A bonus action would be an action.
I don't think she really has any.
Would be to dash, so she could move.
I think she's going to move, and she stays invisible all the while, Damon. Unfortunately. So do you know what? I'm going to remove her token now, so nobody knows where exactly she goes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm going to move her. What's her movement? Well, she's on the broom or the scythe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over to Mina.
Who can still see her.
This Vikanis,
or not see her, but
you can't see her, but you know where the lance would go. And you can't see Sealat from where you're standing.
I can't, right?
No, because she's behind the wall. Yeah.
Well, I know that what I've been doing for Sulame is working, and I've got these high-level spell slots that I just haven't been using. So we're gonna go ahead and do it again.
Do it.
What now?
And I'm gonna cast this as a 5th level spell. So that is 8d6.
At this point in time, Sulame is close enough to counterspell it, and she's going to do exactly that at 5th level.
Oh.
Okay.
So you just go to summon your lance, and it just leaves.
Stephen, I sent you a DM there.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That works. I think that... So it still counts as using an action.
Mm-hmm.
So all I have left is a bonus action. And so...
Like the lance would have given away her position, and she does not want that.
That makes sense.
Counter spell.
Nope. Because it's only... it's just verbal, isn't it?
I don't know.
It should be. And I don't think I can counterspell that counterspell since I'm the original
you're the original
caster of the spell.
Hang on a second. Doesn't your thing say that she can't use a reaction?
She can't, but I think it's my turn that it resets
at the end
for
of
her.
your turn, isn't it?
Oh, let's have a scroll back.
Until the start of my next turn.
Oh,
so
okay,
no, she gets it back.
Okay.
Yeah, she can do it.
No, that was a good shout though, right? I'd forgotten.
So I'm gonna give we can move on. I'm gonna give my bardic inspiration to someone. I just haven't figured out who yet.
Exactly. She's hidden.
I don't think I can actually see Shadar, so I will go ahead and give it to Alfred. See him die. Nope.
Oh.
Neither did Tyrion. You're still busy killing his sister.
We've both been laser focused on one of the sisters. So.
Sorry, brah. Been too busy slaying your sister.
You died, brah? Must have sucked, brah. Glad you're back, brah.
Your sister, though, she was a good slay.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
That's me.
Back to Shadar.
Okay, so just from what this entity said, save my daughters. Has he reacted in any way to one of their deaths?
No.
So could I surmise that by save my daughters he means
You could indeed surmise.
End them. Okay. Well, Shadar will step through him, pull out his holy symbol of the Raven Queen, tear it from his neck, snapping the chain, press the symbol of the Raven Queen into his sister's forehead. And as it hits Silat in the forehead, it burns and sizzles into her forehead. And he says, "Your time is over. Send the Raven Queen my regards," as he will path to the grave her. And I'm gonna drop that. He'll channel divinity. Where's it gone? Yeah, channel divinity, path to the grave. So I'll drop that in there. As an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage. So if it deals 3 types of damage, it's vulnerable to them all. And he will stand there as the thing sizzles into her forehead.
Stephen's smite eye is twitching.
Yeah.
And he looks over her head to Sir Tyrion. He says, "End this." And that's his action.
Sir Tyrion.
Oh, do it.
Well, feeling the divine energy of the Raven Queen return to this temple, and as guided by his brother in arms, Tyrion will look Silat straight in the eye and say, "As the chosen right hand of Torm, I vow to end you." As he drops his vow of enmity for advantage, and he will swing twice.
Yes, now we're talking.
Oh my goodness.
So that crit damage is doubled again because they're vulnerable.
Yep.
So
This is insane.
The first little opener, let's gives her a nice little 14 to begin, and then the second. Why is that telling? I don't have 4th level. Give me an option on 4th level. Her level. Yes, it is a crit.
What do we do on a crit, Stephen?
We smite.
I will say it's the first attack that it's vulnerable to.
Okay.
I'm just sort of going to look for your steering that. As an action, you can choose a creature cursing into it. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, or is that an attack action? So
no, an attack.
It's an attack. So yeah.
So okay. Well then, yeah. Well, that's still
whopper, yeah.
So that means that the first attack deals
24, 40. Sorry,
20,
28.
28. I think it's 85 in total.
28, and then
68 for the other one.
72, which is 100 even for the first attack. If we dropped the smite on the first one, because if we knew it was path to the grave, you were going to drop a smite to make the most of it.
You would have dropped the smite there, so it's 11.
Oh no, cancel it. That would have only been 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of would have balanced out because it'd be 48.
Yeah, we just don't have to double that. We can call
88.
that vulnerable. So it would have been
if you even
so double the damage
50.
for the first attack, and then whatever the smite was, double that. So you would have gone 36 by 2 is 72.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
But it would only have been
double
48
the
on
dice,
the smite had it been applied to the first attack.
Yeah. So 8745.
Yeah. So just if we double the first one, we call that to 22 plus 6, 28. 50, 64 points for the first attack.
Okay, she is going to react before you hit her with that second attack.
Okay.
All right. Because the smite is magical, she's in the throes of death now, and she's not going. If she's going to use this ability, she's going to use it now. She's going to turn to you, and those black voids in her eyes as she shrieks in pain as your radiant light burns through her skin. I'm going to ask you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. At advantage for Mage Slayer.
Okay.
Oh, that's cancel it. That was charisma. Wrong click. Or you can keep the score. It's 3 in the negative. Do you want me to roll a wisdom?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, 29.
You're fine. Continue.
So
Hot diggity shit, this is going to be so much damage.
Oh,
This will just be a regular. With the fucking crit.
Never seen so many smites in one game.
Yeah.
Phallus, every single spell slot.
Oh yeah.
So 21 plus 8 or 11, 32, 75 points of damage in the second one.
Okay. How does she die? Come on, if she wasn't dead after that, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where she reaches out and screams to try do something, but as the sound goes to come out, she just loses the head.
Yeah, and the
Spills
mouth is
out the
still
shoulders.
open. The mouth is still open as it falls to the ground there as well.
Epic.
2 down.
Okay. Wow. Wow. I think that's the most damage you've done on a single turn.
How much was that total?
It was like 100 and like
About 100.
I believe
75 plus
the official
52,
term is a
130
fuck
something.
ton.
Yeah.
which
I'll
is
get the
slightly
calculator
above a
out.
buttload.
I think we need to call it
A smite load.
Sarturian Shadow Bane, Sarturian Homewrecker. He's completely destroyed the whole family.
It was destroyed when I got here, but yeah.
Very good. Next up then is Elfric.
Okay.
Will you keep track of your hit points, by the way, because
Yes.
okay, good, because
Yes,
your
I am.
bar hasn't moved on my screen.
It was
So-
139 in total.
Cool.
Well, I had those temporary hit points and they got
Oh,
wiped
of
out.
course, yeah. I thought it just wasn't moving on my screen for some reason.
I'll take the attack of opportunity to take a step back from
Okay,
the
he will
Golem.
certainly take it.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
It's handy.
for a 13.
May I use my reaction to use shield because my AC is 13,
Yep.
so that will boost it by 5.
Okay.
And for my action, I will use Scorching Ray on the golem in front of me, but I'll use it at 3rd level so that it's 4 projectiles.
Gotcha.
Damn.
So, fun fact about flesh golems: don't have a high AC. They all hit.
Oh, lovely stuff. So that is 38, 52 in total, I think.
Wow, this thing is almost burnt to a crisp after that. But
Excellent.
Still up. But it's in immense pain. You can tell by its horrid shrieks.
Cool. And I'll
Oh yeah, never mind.
I'll step away from it a little. And then my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, it's also when it reacts to that, I just need to roll a quick old d6.
Just to show you that, just to remind you that Rocket is actually standing in that square, in case that makes any difference as to what he goes for.
Oh yeah, he's going to go for Rocket because he's the nearest threat.
Yeah.
So this attack is coming on Rocket.
Should have him on there actually.
Oh,
Oh no,
Dun,
not that
dun, dun,
big.
dun.
How do I change the size of him?
25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits Rocket. Yeah,
Uh,
I can't change the size of him.
There you go.
Thank you. So yeah, it should be there. 25 to hit. Yeah, definitely.
7 bludgeoning.
Ah, yeah, he's grand. No problem.
Second attack. 17 to hit. For a further 7.
So 14 total. Perfect. Yeah, he's still happily standing there looking at him.
Okay. Next flesh golem is going for still going to wail on Tyrion, but doesn't have advantage anymore because no longer flanking. 22.
Yep, hits.
Here comes 10 bludgeoning damage.
Bonk.
Attack the second.
Bonk.
Nice.
18 doesn't do anything, I'm sure.
Nope.
Alrighty, over to Damon.
Okay. I'm going to kind of just float across to kind of the middle here. I'm going to hold a second level spell for if I see the other sister come back. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to suggest to Rocket to bite that creature in front of him.
Okay.
So, the attack is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And the damage will be a measly 6.
Well, it's
much is
still
damage?
hanging on to life by ever so much, but this thing is a fraction of what it used to be. Bits of it are all burned off.
Okay, well, I suppose it'd be rude not to then. We're going to do, as Rocket bites into this thing, it starts to get electrified. As I do the, what's it called again? The
Arcane Jolt?
Arcane Jolt, that's the one.
Is that lightning damage?
It's force, I believe. Let me give me a quick second. It's force damage, yes.
Oh, I was just going to say because, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing, how does Rocket end it? It is
So Rocket's going to do what Rocket does best and what Raccoons does best. He's just going to rag it around until it falls apart at the joins.
nice. Yeah, and just like it's a squeaky toy at the end. It's just that's all that's left of it.
Yeah, that's it. And that's my
Okay.
turn then.
Next up is Sulame, who's going to, move further to here. And I'm going to reveal her position right behind Alfric. And she is going to attack.
Oh dear.
Firstly, with the scythe she's on. She's just like, in this kind of action, kind of acrobatic kind of thing, she just hoists herself up, catches it, tries to
Of course.
hit.
Does she come
Alfric.
back down then? Like to
Nope.
our level?
Well, she's kind of hovering above him.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit for
Yikes.
sure.
Alfric, you're going to take 18 necrotic damage.
Very well. Unpleasant, but
And Sulame is going to feed off the essence she stole from you.
oh, come along now.
Dirty fucking tart.
I get a
Man,
con
it was
save
so hard
after
to
the
do
amount
that
of the
damage to her.
Con save.
Please.
60.
What's that?
21.
Oh, she beats it. Okay, so she holds on to it, but I think she still takes some of the damage. Because the con save is to whether she lets go of the scythe or not. Such as metal weapon, yep. Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage. And then they can choose, like, hold on to it, which is what the con save is. So I do the damage is 13 points.
Cool.
So her hands just start to burn up as she's holding on to. Well, I hope it's just her hands start to burn up as she's holding on to her scythe.
All right. She is not done yet. She has a multi-attack. She's going to follow up with a claw attack at Alfric for an 18 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
For a further 13 slashing. You get a nice gash right across your face. 4 nail marks right across your face.
Yeah.
She's
okay.
even though it's burning, and this is she's gonna hop back on that side and turn invisible again. Now, big question though: is she side saddle or is she like over it?
Oh no!
Yeah. That's why I was laughing. I think we're gonna side saddle it this time.
Time for some insightful fighting.
Oh.
Inside.
It's gonna be a bit hot butted.
Such a deep burn. Mina, over to you.
Come on, Mina.
Bearing in mind that she is invisible once again.
Honestly, this invisibility is just getting kind of boring. I have a feeling she'll counterspell this, but I'm going to cast Fairy Fire in kind of like 10 feet above the ground, centered kind of here, based on like where I think she could probably still be. And I will throw that in chat.
Okay.
Ooh, 20-foot cube.
That's why I figure I might still get her.
Okay.
And if not, she's got to burn a counter spell, so.
She will indeed counterspell this. Yeah.
I thought you wanted to come out and play.
This is her thing. She doesn't want to give away her position.
Give her a position one more time. I'll bleed you.
Mina's got her sword out. She's ready to go, but
leave it here.
That was her go.
Cool. Burning up those spell slots for her though, so it's good use of spells all the same, Mina.
Burning down the slots.
Shadar.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sorry, where was I? Was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello, Mina. Now.
This figure has been following you.
Oh wow.
I'm going to point in the general direction of where I know she is. And
so here's one for you. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. It doesn't say you have to see it. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell at 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, the target make an ability check. And on the target, it says one creature, object, or magical effect within range. It doesn't mention line of sight. So it's your call.
I will say do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
He is going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on her invisibility effect.
All right.
She'll probably just do it again, but I mean, at least then people can see her. Especially Elfric with an old disintegrate. There you are, sister. How good to see you. Oh, but it seems our other sisters have been sent to an early grave. How sad. Won't you join them, my dear?
She's seeing that her invisibility spell has dropped. She will look to her fallen sisters. She'll hiss at you firstly, yes, and she'll kind of look up to the ceiling of the chapel and say, "Lady Esmeralda, you must bestow us with more power."
She cares not for failures.
That's all she'll be able to do, or respond this time around anyway, at least. But nothing, as she said that, I looked up to the ceiling and said that, like, nothing happened or anything. Mm-hmm. She just screeched that out. Anything else from Shadar?
That's a level spell, so he's no other bonus action spells, so that's it. Look over his shoulder. Fucking very close.
And this like spectral being has been, I don't know, like doing something. Like when Tyrion took care of one and took care of the other, this thing has been muttering something under its breath. It's been doing this incantation, but it's been like it healed you. It's been doing like, I don't know, other like it's been not, it hasn't been idle and following you around. It's been following you around, and just as soon as Tyrion slayed one, it's just do hand gestures and incantations and stuff like that. And he says to you after your interaction with Sulame, he says, "We're almost there, boy. Their hearts are corrupt and unsalvageable. Their soul requires cleansing before the Raven Queen, if she allows it." And that's, wow, my throat kind of hurts after doing that.
Welcome to my world.
And
can I insight check that? Or is
sure,
it,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Thank you, even though it should be an action.
Yeah, but come on.
I'll give myself guidance. Ah, for fuck's sake, that's what is that?
13.
It's a 2 plus 9 plus 2. Yeah.
In the heat of battle, hard to gauge. Hard to gauge, yeah. Tyrion, over to you, sir.
Well, Tyrion is a man on a very specific mission, and flesh golems don't really fit his mortis apparatus.
Mortis operandi.
Yeah, that one. So he's just gonna ignore it and run.
Okay, it's gonna take an attack at you.
Go for it.
Crit. 26.
Yeah, hits.
13 bludgeoning.
13. Yeah, he doesn't even flinch.
Oh, you're no longer funny number person.
Yeah, nice is gone. So we'll just keep going, and he will use his action to double move, which will land him right beside his squishy buddy. And as he gets to there, he will look at Suleme, and upcast at 2nd level will compel duel. Fight me, you hellish whore. I'll get a DC 17
my God.
wisdom save.
Is Tyrion gonna be 3 for 3?
Damn it.
No, not compelled. Not compelled.
It was worth a try. Yeah, that's his action economy.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, top of the round, it's Elfric's turn, but I think I'm going to have to call it for this evening.
No!
Unfortunately.
Okay.
But we will be back in 2 weeks' time for more, less, I was going to say more deaths, but less deaths, but actually also more deaths. So, yeah.
Is that DEATH or DBTS?
Yes.
Yes, just yes. So, thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. And it's been a pleasure. We'll catch up again.
It's been a ride, is what it's
Awesome.
been. Need 2 weeks to recover.
A roller coaster of emotions.
Wow.
We're having fun.
Alrighty, guys. Take care, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you soon.
See you
Bye,
in 2
guys.
weeks.